Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Fintech Fix, your weekly news roundup where I, Doug Mackenzie, cover the hottest fintech news that's been going on this week. And today we're going to be talking about Climate's funding round. HSBC are getting into the payments party properly, and you're not going to believe it, but Prudential Financial are actually looking to buy Tata Consultancy's Pram America firm over in Ireland. So it's all been happening this week, and let's get on with it. Yes, today on the Fintech Fix, we actually have some brilliant news for the whole planet, and that's because the investment app Climate, that specialises in ESG or environmental, social, governance funds, has raised more than 600% of its funding round target. It raised £2 million this time from retail investors and investment firms alike, and that brings its total up to over £4 million. And this is going to be absolutely huge because for people who are looking to reduce their carbon footprint, apparently ESG funds are the ultimate way to do that. Also, their CEO, Duncan Grierson, told me on one of our Fintech Finance virtual arenas, which you can check out on our site, of course. And what really struck me is it didn't seem like Climate were just greenwashing. They actually put their money where their mouth is, and they also put your money there too. Now, next up is a story that I think fintechs and banks around the world have been waiting for at least a decade, and that is that HSBC is actually joining the payments party that we've seen created by unicorns like TransferWise. Yes, gone are the days where just by opening an account in the UK, you have to incur fees and can't accept bills in another country or another market. So HSBC are actually launching their global money account, which, as they say, will be able to allow their customers to spend like a local, which is absolutely brilliant news for the consumer. And I'm really excited to see what it means for the likes of TransferWise up on that unicorn throne, because as they say in Westeros, in the game of payments,
you win or you die.
Which, now I think about it, Game of Thrones is actually a terrible slogan. Now, our last story was brought to my attention by my director over at Fintech Finance, and that is the news that India's Tata Consultancy services are actually buying Pram America systems from the insurance giant Prudential. And this plays into an ongoing narrative from COVID-19 because large insurers, large banks are actually shedding non-core systems in an attempt to kind of get rid of some of the bloat, especially as a result of the pandemic. But what's really brilliant about this acquisition is the fact that Tata Services, or TCS, are actually keeping on the employees from the Donegal-based firm. So it's absolutely brilliant to see that not only are they acquiring a brand new technology stack, but they're also keeping on all those employees in a really tough time. Guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Fintech Fix. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. So have a great weekend.